Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Salt in the City. We have two fuckers that have one's not been here last time, and the other's been here not at all for a while.
Who am I?
And
Why am I here? Who stole me?
Ryan, do you remember the previous setup that me and you did
Uh, where
for what
I was talking to that guy, a friend of mine. Hold on, you know what?
we were talking to the Kayacid?
Yeah, hold on. I have a notebook. I think I have a
The
notebook.
people watching don't know because you did that away from me.
Oh yeah, we did do that.
Yes, I did.
Whoopity doopy. 7-11. This is the wrong one. God dang it! It's right here.
And if I
7-Eleven,
remember
that's where they
correctly-
ordered pizza from.
If I remember correctly, Ryan also sort of went radio silent recently.
Let's see. The guy that I was with. Let me see. What was his name? Are we talking about Jonathan? No, that's not him.
Yes.
Is it
Blue
Jonathan?
haired guy?
Jonathan Jewelstar.
Jonathan Hudson is what I have.
Uh,
Yeah, Jonathan
uh,
Hudson.
Are you looking at the DMs?
DMs? My
Or
DM?
is it
No, I'm
somewhere else?
I'm looking at my notes.
Remember, he actually keeps notes like a psycho.
Holy shit.
Congratulations, your note
Best
taker.
individual.
Your note taker is back.
The notes you only leave for your character, not the entire session, because God forbid.
I will say,
Yeah,
since
this is the
you
guy that likes to
do
prank
have
people.
the ability to be existent, I will ask
Yes.
if you would like, after session, us to look over In Memoriam and see if you wanted to make Isaac as a... Well, I'm going to be honest, just better version of an Ancilla. And fleshes past out a little bit more.
Oh yeah, we can for sure. If that's what you want to do, I can do that.
All right. Because he was like, what? Was he...
I
How
can
old?
tell you. I can tell you.
I think he said he's 10th generation.
He is.
Age, not generation.
Google Doc.
Go-
That
go-
should also be on your character sheet because there's really a true age
It
category.
is, yeah. Yeah, but I said like the fuck right at the bottom. Where, who, how, why? Where is the age on this thing?
Oh, you have the giant, like, 5-page one, you numbnut.
Yes!
You just...
I can tell you how old his exact age momentarily. I just need to see if my brain can read charts.
Why did you give him that
Why-
5-page
why is there a
character
chart?
sheet?
Why is there a chart?
Reese, this is why you don't give people these bigger fucking character
Where
sheets.
is it? Like, where? Oh, I don't have his true age on here. Hold on. It's on my Google Doc. Hold on.
Ryan!
We
Isaac.
forgot
We're
that
keeping
half
all
the
of this
session...
in.
We forgot half the
He is
reason the
200
sessions go...
Shut up.
90% of the
He's-
session is Ryan trying to figure out
Exactly.
how old his fucking character
He
is.
is 273 years old.
273 years old. Holy fuck. Bud, we're going to run Isaac through the new rules for In Memoriam stuff.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, that what you did say.
New book.
That, yeah.
New
that's right.
book.
New book. New rules. New trauma.
And boost in power, potentially, depending on what you've done.
I am the Doomslayer. I have. Doom.
Also, your humanity is gonna be low.
Thank
more than
God. Let me
likely.
be evil. Let me be evil. I've been craving it.
Not evil, more desperately clawing at the ability to do anything. You also might lose touchstones.
Perfect. The less people I have to talk to, the better.
I mean, you are
Good.
fucking Nosferatu. I mean, we experienced a worse Nosferatu last session. Where the
Mars,
fuck is he?
You gotta give me like 10 minutes. Let me try.
SLC VPCs, and you'll see the third picture. It's exactly what I'm talking
Wait,
about.
whoa. Say again. Which one?
Go to
SLC
VPCs.
STL
VPCs.
VPCs.
Third picture up. His name
Third
is
picture. You the guy that looks like somebody's left nut?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
And yes, to the left and right of his eyes are his hands and eyes, and
He's
Wait,
a
wait,
floating
hold on.
testicle, basically.
no, he's
Oh.
got
He's
legs
got a-
under himself.
He's got a Mike Wazowski build.
Yes.
God, this is
That's
so
even
cursed.
better. I thought it was
This
just a
is so
floating guy.
This is so cursed. Why did I come
God,
back?
So this is a personal horror. This is a serious personal
I'll be
horror
right back.
game. Okay.
And the
I mean-
recorder is
Continue.
using it.
It doesn't look like he's suffering, but he's definitely not having fun.
I don't know. He looks pretty happy.
Fun is we don't have that here.
Anyways,
We take Sprite instead.
so, Brian. Steven.
Stivano.
Mm-hmm.
Why were you so silent?
I'm extremely hungry and I'm trying not to focus on food.
Maybe
Ah.
get something to eat, man.
Yeah, I'll be gone for most of the session.
Fair.
So, Steven. Brian, I'm gonna say,
Mhm.
did manage to find Isaac in a shootout with, if you scroll upwards,
Okay.
Jonathan Hudson, the sort of blue-haired, elf-looking vampire.
Where again?
I'm in a what?
You're in a shootout.
With guns.
Yes. There are a couple of La Sombra beside you that are currently in a gunfight with what you assume are ministry members, given one of them turned into a giant snake and you are currently fighting them. Brian, you just heard the commotion and you're here now.
Intriguing.
Roll a... Does this game have initiative?
No.
I
Ah,
don't.
right.
Not super traditional initiative from what I remember.
In that case... What are you two doing?
Getting shot at, apparently.
Well, no, you're wrestling a giant snake man. Who is red.
Who's red?
Like the scales you got.
Can I just like... Am I allowed to kill this guy, or is this like play fighting?
You and your friend, Jonathan,
Mhm.
calmly went to him a couple nights ago and questioned him about where he's been, what's been going on, you know, following up the investigation with actual interviews. It seemed to go fine. And today he has invited you to this place and then proceeded to ambush you.
Oh, so I would like to cripple him if at all possible. How would I go about doing that?
Please, my friend, are you just gonna punch him?
I can just
How
punch him.
are you crippling him?
He's a
honestly?
snake. It's when you say okay. My apologies, but when you say snake man, do you mean like full on tail, or do you mean like this guy has bones?
Full on tail,
Full on
two
tail.
arms to the side.
I would like to tie him into a knot.
We really did go Looney Tunes logic.
I will tie him into a knot, but not in the comfortable way. I'm gonna force
What?
him
What is the comfortable way?
Looney Tunes style. I'm talking about. I want to like as if someone would IRL tie a snake into a knot. I don't care what gets twisted. I don't care if I feel ribs breaking. I don't care. If I'm coming back to this, I'm coming back with a force. So what is the role for tying someone into a knot?
Okay, you're gonna need to give me 2 different rolls for this.
That's fine, so long as they both rely on strength.
Uh, the first one
Yes.
is gonna be a survival intelligence.
Survival intelligence. All right, I don't have any dots in survival. I have 3 dots in intelligence.
Just to sort of see what knots you know.
Oh, okay. We're not popping crits anymore, are we?
Not this,
in
not
this one.
vampire.
Okay, 2
And
successes.
in Hunter, it's complicated.
Yeah, 2 successes.
2 successes. All right. That was the easier of the 2 rolls.
Yep.
Give
that's
me, since the guy is wrapped around you currently,
fair.
a, I suppose, strength brawl.
Oh, joy! So that's 1, 2, 3.
Don't forget to
4.
roll with hunger if you have any.
I have 1.
Are you going to blood surge this?
1. Ah!
I still don't understand that
2.
mechanic.
3.
You
4.
roll a rouse roll to see if you gain hunger, and then get dice added to the thing.
And you
I
do
see
that
my
once
character-
per scene. You can do that once per scene. There we go.
Yes.
That's 8. So then I roll 6 more after that. Because of Wrecker. And Prowess. Okay, so I have to roll. What is that? So that's 8.
I've
What's-
just realized I have nothing written down for blood surge. Oh no.
What is 8 plus 6?
That's
14.
14.
14? That's how many dice I'm rolling. Hold on.
I forgot how strong you are.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't forget, but I forgot like the exact amount in that.
Alright, we've already started with a critical success.
Good.
Okay, so
I feel like my
1,
character.
2, 3, 4,
weak.
5.
Yeah, this is Brian seeing an
7.
Ancilla fight.
So that was 8 successes already. Let me roll 6 more. 6 more, yeah. 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 1 more. 12 successes. 2 of them are criticals.
All right. 12 successes. 3 of them are criticals.
Sorry.
2
I
of
have
them.
8 critical. Yeah, 2 or 10.
You have a single thing that makes it a critical
Yeah,
roll.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm assuming he didn't roll that.
you grab him essentially by, if you've grabbed a snake near the base of its head,
Yeah.
you grab him there and you just grab the bottom of the tail
I have long arms.
and lift your arm up and then pull. And there's this sickening set of cracks as you,
Oh, no.
I assume,
I just he starts
realize
humming.
you have almost killed this man in one go.
Nah, he starts humming like the loop-de-loop in pool.
You do see him aim one of his guns at you, though. Just as a last-ditch effort. You do know that could actually hurt you. Too bad it jams, and you see your friend in the corner smiling in a shadow.
The bastard.
No,
loves me.
without a shadow of a doubt, Brian has that. If you look at the image, he got this shit-eating grin.
Yeah. So, Brian, where was your did you end up getting your 4th dot in celerity?
Brother, I only have 2 dots in celerity, with all due respect.
Oh shit. How far were you from 3?
I only have 5 unspent XP. I only have 30. I'm really far behind.
Jesus. I remember you saying you had 3. Anyways.
Well, no, it was I thought I had 3, and I was going to go for 3, and then you brought the aspects to my mind, and you made me change my route to an aspects. Aspects. Aspects.
So, does Brian do anything as he sees Isaac currently, if you don't mind me asserting this, Ryan,
Yeah, go for it.
Isaac just holding this motherfucker still near death in front of himself as he moves forwards towards the fuckers with guns.
And this guy's
Oh,
the Red
also-
Snake, the guy you know that we're looking for right now, as of right now.
You need any help? Are you good with this? Because where I'm seeing, you're making beautiful art.
Oh, thank
Make
you.
a dexterity brawl to dodge, Brian.
I can actually
Or
do these.
athletics.
Please.
Please!
Okay, I roll with hunger, right? Slash
Yes.
H roll. I'm gonna roll this mini, and then I go to. I just realized what I did. V roll 7. Hunger 3.
Oh no.
Is there...
5 successes.
Woo!
Oh.
Damn.
Nice.
How many?
5, good sir.
You call that out, and then almost immediately half the guys just start shooting up towards you. You
Have
see,
you, real quick, have you guys? Okay, continue describing
You-
before us anything.
you, I presume, used a little bit of celerity to just out of the way.
So yeah, have you guys seen the new meme going around where they're like doing ballroom dancing to the song Assumptions? I like the meme. I could try to find it real quick, but that's pretty much what I'm doing. Is I'm dancing around the bulls like going, oh, you gotta be quicker than that. Come on, I know your aim can't be that bad. We do be in the middle of the night, but overall, I'm not that hard of a target to hit.
As you're dancing the
You're
fuck
up
around, both Isaac and Brian, you both see as the shadows engulf a couple of these men and just, well, they scream and they stop screaming. You do not know where they are.
Did
This is about
teleport?
to get
Did he teleport them
immensely
away?
bad.
No, you guys watched as arms grabbed them from their shadows and pulled them in.
Thanks, John. I didn't say that in character. I just said that in John.
I just kind of dance. I kind of like just scoot my way in a rhythmic way over to Isaac. You got this one? Is that like I'm looking at the person he's about to just end with?
Is it just safe to assume that the person that I tied into a knot is incapacitated?
At this
That is
point,
safe.
they are. You have forced them into a torpor.
So yeah, they're in a coma. A super coma.
For the moment, at least.
Can I just? I want to hand it to Brian. And I just want to start throwing tables at people. If there are tables.
All right.
What is this, a present?
Mm-hmm.
Brian.
I need my hands.
Brian.
Yep.
Make me a strength athletics for that. Because this man is large currently.
Yeah, I got 5 to that. I can somewhat do this.
I can mayhaps do this. And this is the night before, right?
Oh, I got 3 hunger on this though.
Yes.
2 successes, good sir. Probably drop him.
That is. Yeah, you're more dragging him.
Oh! You know,
My
Isaac,
bad.
you're a little stronger than you look. I don't know if anyone's told you this.
My bad. You were dancing so well, I thought you could handle it.
Well, dancing is different.
I can only imagine that Isaac re-picked the guy's body up, and Brian is currently behind both of them.
Yeah, sure, that worked. So if somebody's shooting at us, they can hit me.
Well, the thing is, they're currently shooting at the shadows, and a few of them are trained on you guys because their leader is there, and clearly almost dead.
Does anybody else want to be a pretzel today?
One of the guys just goes, "You fucking kidding me? You guys
No.
are part of the Vahim. We're not making it out of here if you fucking win."
Well, that's true, but you could die peacefully or painfully.
I just kind of veer
He's not
from
gonna
his
die,
right
he
side.
says.
I veer from his right side. I always like the painless option.
What?
All right. Tell me what each of you are gonna do.
Brian, you're faster than me. I assume you have some kind of shenanigan up your sleeve.
You want to throw me?
Roll to throw. And my aim, I want to put him through somebody. Actually, that might hurt you more than it hurts them.
Yeah, I
Feel-
wonder.
I want
I
to
mean,
throw
if I had
Brian.
3 dots in celerity, I could definitely try to argue something, but I only have 2 dots, so I can't argue what I want to argue.
I will throw him at somebody, and I will hope that Brian has the wherewithal to do something to that person in midair.
Again, I think if I had 3 dots in celerity, yes. 2 dots, I'm pushing my luck with this one.
So,
You want me to throw you? Because I will.
strength athletics.
You're pushing your
Fuck
luck,
it, throw me.
Scoob!
Fuck it.
Alright,
Die,
I
die.
actually- that's my. So I re-looked up the rules. I don't have 14 die. I have 11. It's not much difference, but it's a little bit of a difference.
Well,
So
it doesn't
this-
matter.
I mean, if I die, I die.
4, 5, 6. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm
Man,
gonna roll
F
one more
missed
for
this? That's crazy.
Ooh, only one critical success. But let me okay, let me get myself-
Motherfucker,
1,
if
2,
I
3.
remember correctly, you should have
4.
somewhere near like 5 fucking dot potence,
I do.
right?
No, I have 3 dot potence, but I have Wrecker
Ah.
and Prowess. Wrecker is only on inanimate objects. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
I mean, he is now an inanimate object.
6. So that's 6 successes right there, and then I gotta reroll one of these. So that is wait. It's 9 successes.
Mm-hmm. So, Brian, what are you doing to try to fucking not be as hurt, but hurt this fucker as much as possible?
So my original thing, and I doubt I could do this with 2 dot celerity, but I'll still throw the idea out there just in case. Is when he throws me, I can do kind of a speed force type of thing where things move around me slower, but I'm still moving at the rate that I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try to spin to get my feet in a drop kick position. When I make contact with them, kind of go into the fetal position and kick outward, kind of like doing a flip, a backflip. That's what I would like to argue. I doubt I can do that, though.
Give me a dexterity athletics plus celerity.
Okay.
Do you want blood surge that, Steven?
I'm good. That's 9 dice. I'm good.
Oh my god, are we we're tag teaming.
I rolled 5 successes.
Yeah, for some god-forsaken reason, Brian and Isaac are the ones that can tag team really well.
Speed and power, baby. Speed and power.
I mean, didn't I kick Alex like over a tree line once? I feel like I could do that with anybody.
You knocked that fucker over that said, I'm not gonna die.
Well,
But
is that
because you were thrown,
Oh no.
there is a slight shock wave that comes off between the two of you, and Isaac realizes this one's just a freebie for him. Some of these guys aren't vampires, because a couple of them get knocked over.
Brian, you can.
Do I land on my feet, DM, with 5, or do I land on my side?
Give me another athletics roll just to see.
Just athletics?
Mhm.
Do I add hunger to this or no?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be all the time.
Damn. What I know.
Well, it's athletics dexterity, not just athletics. He just said athletics.
I mean, DM.
Yeah.
That's up. Okay, that is okay.
Yeah, he just forgot to say it because it's always a stat and then one of the skills.
6 successes.
Oh my
critical.
god!
Yeah, you fucking do a triple backflip and land with both hands open, Jesus Cross style,
Can we? Can he land back
And,
in my
like,
hand? Can he land back
on
in my
your
hand?
tippy
No.
toes.
No, just and then I give him a bow. That was fun, Isaac. We should do that again.
You know how funny it'd be if he landed back in my hands and we just kept doing this? Like we're those people that throw the volleyball at that guy's face over and over. Do I know if the humans, the mortals,
For
are
reference.
they eatable? Can we eat them?
Yes.
We can. Brian, we can eat some of these guys.
I mean,
Uh,
technically the
I will
vampires are edible. You would
clarify.
just be breaking the law.
Will clarify
Mhm.
that there are 6 individuals left.
Mhm.
Other than I'm not gonna die guy. There's 2 that are vampires clearly, and 3 that have been kicked onto their asses from that shockwave.
Those guys are probably mortal. They look tasty.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Being knocked over by that shockwave. Yeah.
They are still shooting at you guys.
Are there any bullets that happen to be on the ground, and can I just flick them at them? Just to make it clean and simple, because they're kind of annoying.
Honestly, with your strength, you could just punch them and probably
No, that's fair.
half kill most of these vampires. These are clearly neonates from your experience, Isaac.
Can I hit a guy with a guy?
Yes,
I would like to do that.
but it's going to be melee.
It's still a feat of strength. That's okay. I can do that.
Characters just bobbing and weaving bullets every now and then, and he just simply asks. Well, no, hold on. I forgot what I was about to say. My fuck. Shit. My brain just died.
I'm
terribly.
taking that as in canon.
No,
Him,
like
him bobbing, weaving,
yeah,
trying to be cool,
yeah.
and going,
It-
fuck
it's like-
shit, I forgot what I was gonna say.
And I was like, hey, shit! Stop shooting the gun! The loud noise is actually confusing me. You know what? And I just literally rushed one of them.
Yeah, get him. What was the roll that I need to make strength? Is it strength melee that I need to make?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 4. Wait, do I have 5 strength or 4? yeah,
I'm looking to speed blitz the gun out of this person's hand. One of them.
All of my die. You are mine. Yeah. Not bad.
Brawl dexterity?
I'm somewhat okay with this. Can't wait. I can't wait to get a what's that thing called? The bad roll.
8 success.
Critical fail, bestial fail.
Yeah. Oh, I got 3 successes, good sir.
8. Yippee.
You are currently fighting with this guy for his gun at that point. You went to grab it, and he's just like, Isaac, on the other hand, went grabbed that guy's leg. There was a snap, and slammed him down on the other neonate.
I would like to remind everyone
That was
it
difficulty 4, by the way.
so I doubled it. I do have lethal body, so all of my attacks ignore any body armor they might be wearing.
I'm aware.
I don't know if that is important or not.
Hey, give me the gun. Hey, give it. Stop shooting. It's too loud. It's confusing me. I can't remember what I was about to say anymore.
Sorry, this is good music.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I have missed
Red
your
Bob
taste
muted.
in music.
I could tell you a fun fact about it that would ruin it.
Then don't ruin
Let's
it.
not. Okay, are the neonates dead? Or do I have to?
But they're not doing good.
They're not doing good. I want to do it again.
Can I redirect his gun aim to one of his
yeah.
friends and just make him pull the trigger?
Ooh, I'll let you do that first. That sounds interesting.
Sure.
If it's something I'm not good at, thumbs up. I'll still roll for it.
Remember, if your hunger overtakes all your dice, you keep 1 as a normal dice. If it's a bad roll, overall.
If it helps, if I give the description of what I'm trying to do for you to determine what I need to roll. So I'm pretty much trying to hit him with the tango, and we're dancing, and I'm trying to put my finger where his finger is in the gun, and just bang every time we extend arms, pretty much with it. I am full committed to the bit for Brian. I am full committed to this.
Give me performance firearms.
Ooh, that's fun.
Oh no, I have none in firearms. I only have performance.
Oh no.
I can't remember
No,
what
no, no,
dancing in the skill like. I only have 3 dots, and I can't remember if I have a proficiency with dancing and performance. So I don't know if I add something to that or not.
It'd be in the
I think it was breakdancing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Specifically was what
Cool.
you picked.
I roll 3 dice.
Critical success, please. Oh, you can do the blood surge, right?
Cool.
That one would have been a normal, not a hunger. 'cause
That's a
remember last
normal one.
time-
My bad. So just nothing. I failed miserably.
Not a bestial, at least, because that one would have been a normal dice in this dice roller if you did put it incorrectly.
All right,
Bestial,
finally.
More like bestial.
Because of
more like
how close you guys are to each other, he's gonna just fucking stop with that shit and grow spikes out of himself.
The mortal?
Brian is also dealing with the neonate.
So I hit a human. Oh, I hit a human with a neonate. Or
There are 3 neonates, 3 mortals. The mortals
Oh.
were sort of fucking thrown onto the ground. They might have been ghouls, you're not sure. You just picked up one of the neonates, crushed their leg, and slammed them into the other one.
So do I get hit by that spikes or no?
Give me a...
He tangos out of it. It would be really funny.
Stamina performance.
Ooh.
Okay, I got 5.
Oh wait, I thought you meant like you have 5 stamina. I was gonna freak out. I was like, why?
Oh,
That would be
yep,
something.
he just...
I
sort
rolled
of-
3 successes.
All right. Let's see how he does. You succeed, actually.
I'm 100% hitting the robot as I dodge the spikes.
After you get rid of the panic of, oh fuck, spikes.
Let me hit the robot real quick. And he says that in character. He goes, ah! Let me hit the robot real quick to calm myself down. He's the most unserious fight. Just
Man's over here like, when I eventually become an elder, I will make the path of dance.
Not the path of least resistance, the path of dance.
I hope he become. You know what? I hope Brian becomes the prince of his own area, but instead of having like a nice little like essentially like the castle kind of setup, it's just a dance studio. That's what I hope. It's like that'd be great.
Shush! Don't spoil this.
Oh,
Have you guys managed to kill the prince? For whatever reason.
That's heresy.
and then so Brian's just gonna go spikes, huh? We into that now? We being weird now.
Well, don't forget, Isaac is still hitting another motherfucker with another motherfucker. So
Actually, you know what? Can I be like, honestly?
That's quite normal here.
If I hear about spikes, can I just be like, "Ooh, new target!" and just throw this guy into his other, the guy with
Go
the
ahead.
spikes.
Dude,
I wanna see-
Isaac and Brian are the best duo in a fight. This is crazy.
Is it strength melee again, or is it gonna be strength athletics?
Strength.
Is that throw? I'm fine with either.
I'm doing some math.
You're good.
Yeah, strength athletics. You know what? No, new skill. Strength thrown bodies.
Straight thrown bodies. I have
I'm
5.
kidding.
I have 5 dots in that. I triple my potence rating on it. Hold on. Oh, he's gonna die. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9 successes. No crits, just all. Just all.
yeah, you watch as this motherfucker crumples as he hits the other motherfucker who has spikes currently.
Did he pop? Oh, he didn't pop. Man, I was looking
Isaac,
forward to
that kills people.
That's the point.
Isaac, that kills people.
But I mean, yeah, it is, but you didn't kill the right one.
How is the spike guy okay? Did the spike stop him from getting hit?
The spike guy just looks down at the other guy, looks at you guys, and is just like, This is too fucking much. I'm leaving.
Oh, no,
I would love the celerity in
Uh,
front of him.
You guys do watch as he does something to the other neonate. As the other neonate just sort of shrivels.
Wait, did he drink him?
No.
What did he do?
Oh, he about to explode, isn't he?
Nah, that
The
feels
guy
make-
that did the spikes thing looks a little bit more buff now.
Oh, cool. Can I throw the other guy?
Sure.
So much ammunition. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dabba 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 doo. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 successes. That's 4 sets of 10, or 2 sets of 10. My bad. He got buff, so I had to compensate.
I'm hitting him again.
He got buff, so therefore
The other nearly dead neonate, and let's give him more muscle mass if the
Honestly-
guy getting thrown at doesn't die. Sounds like a great plan.
Honestly, I think it's
So,
Alex would be having a fucking aneurysm right now if he was fighting with you two.
so, first of all, y'all do see out of the corner of your eyes the guys that are probably ghouls getting fucking yoinked.
By their shadows. Shadow
And-
Hedgehog?
This
Shadow
fucker
the Hedgehog.
slams harder into this poor neonate,
Running away, neonate.
and he just sort of turns around and just panickedly rakes his hand along this dude's torso as he's flying and cuts him in half.
Ooh.
No
That's
gore. It just looks like continuous skin where he cut.
Brian's smile fades. You just got rid of the best part.
You do also note that he runs over to the part of this fucker that is possibly still undead and just puts his hand to the fucker. Yep.
With my current celerity, is there any way I can get there before that? I thought I'd ask.
You can try.
I can try. I would like to. What am I rolling, good sir?
Speed. Just athletics, dexterity.
Athletics, dexterity. Will do. Five. 5 successes.
You do get to him. What do you do?
Proceed to try to kick him in the face.
Is Isaac just watching this? I should ask.
I don't have any more bodies to throw.
There are things called objects.
You know what? You have a really good point. What can I?
You do
throw-
also just have the ability to rip a man in half.
I do.
He's not
but
fast though.
Yeah, I'm not fast. Is the thing. Yeah. Can I? If there's a table nearby, I would like to just chunk it, which I think is another strength athletics, right?
All right.
Where's this happening again, by the way? I wasn't here when you probably described what this was happening.
This is at a warehouse that
Okay.
a
yeah.
snake dude invited them to.
A red snake dude. So I really hope he's
Yes.
gonna be alive.
Oh, he's fine. I think, right?
He's still crumpled.
He's in torpor right now. He's in coma. Super coma.
10 successes. Because it's an object, I get to use a record.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's if you're smashing it, not throwing it. I think that's different.
Yeah.
I think it just said if you're using it on an object. Dice pool. Wait, hold on. Record.
That's in what, protein or something?
I'm just gonna be here and dance my heart out.
I mean, even then, even if I do take away like 3 of the dice, I can do that. I'll roll again with 3 less dice. So that's this many. Yeah.
Double potence rating when used for feats of strength. That's what it says was record as.
Huh. Oh, then it's still 10.
Prerequisite prowess. Do you have? I'm guessing you have prowess. I guess. Okay. Oh, whoops! I did not mean to X out the wiki. Well, this isn't with protein. It's just protein rating is what gets double, not strength.
Is it protein? Yeah, it's potence.
Potence. Sorry,
Yeah.
dumbass. That was my fault.
Oh, you good.
I have protein.
But yeah,
Yeah, you
it is still that's 10.
Fair enough.
I mean, I rolled 14 die, I only got a 10.
What are you throwing at him?
A table,
Or whatever's there, I guess.
the nearest object. If it's a if it's a cup, it's a cup. If it's a table, if it's a table. Hell, if it's someone's car, I'm fine with that too. Yoink!
And I would assume the kick happens at the same time.
He kicks them into the table.
That'd be funny.
Chuck Norris.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking Torbag.
So, you guys wombo combo this guy into one of the structural supports.
Oh, yeah.
And you watch as half the building starts falling on him.
We should go, right?
Also, the other neonates. You see at least one of them just sort of get section of roof.
Wait,
half
no,
through
the
him.
the other two were dead. The other 2 neonates, the one neonate that they punched into the thing, so you mean one of the mortals.
They hadn't died. They were knocked out.
Oh, okay.
For vampires, there is a difference there.
That is true.
It doesn't feel like a difference if you put your hand to their neck, but hey. Yeah, you guys do see one of them at least get reverted to his true age. Just rotted mess of nasty.
I don't want. I'm gonna if the building is coming down, I'm going to pick the snake boy up and start running outside, or running into the shadows, wherever is safest.
The body could have looked better, that's for sure. Oh, the building's falling.
A building is falling. We don't have time to appreciate. Oh,
The
hey,
aesthetic of the warehouse!
Oh, hey, is that from the 20s? Oh God,
I'm leaving.
that's mahogany. Do I have to roll anything for picking this guy up on the way out?
No.
Okay, cool. Is Jonathan okay? Jonathan!
You look left. You look right.
I look
You both
down.
look back at the left, and he's there, and he just says, "Hi."
Alright, good. I thought you were. I don't know what I thought.
I'm not stuck under rubble like one of those guys is.
Is he alive? Because if he's alive, I would like to. I need another heart for my collection. I mean, what?
You have a collection? Nice.
I had a collection. Burned in a fire.
Oh man, not the damn fire. That sucks.
He is-
Sorry to hear that.
Currently being forced to be in torpor, though.
What's that? That was a big word.
Do we need to go back and
You
kill him
should
before
know
the
what
sun-
torpor is by now, I would think.
He's baby.
Yep,
He-
I'm gonna
he
be honest, I'm gonna
Oh,
skip a
you
lot
are
of
a
that.
fledgling, aren't you?
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
Aren't you like?
He
I-
walks over to you and pats you on the shoulder.
I'm
It's
70.
okay, you'll learn how to be
Ish.
a real vampire one
Oh,
day.
I
Still be a
thought-
thing a fledgling knows.
Oh God! I thought you were like younger than that. I didn't realize you were 70.
How old is this one?
That's still quite young in vampire terms.
Yeah. But I was surprised. I thought he was like 50.
How do you not know what torpor is?
Wait, Brian stops. Am I 50? Hold on, I might have lost track.
If your sister looks as young as she
It's the
does,
2020s.
I don't know. if
Hold on,
you're-
I'm 50. Wait a minute, I'm 50. You are right. My bad, I am 50.
My bad. Math was not my strong suit.
I was joking.
Steven self-inserting again.
The fuck does that mean? I'm young.
It means no. I mean you can't do math.
Shut up.
Well, you're the
Oh.
best, worst mathematician I've ever met.
Oh, Brian, why are you here?
I came looking for you, and then that fun thing happened.
Oh. Were you looking for? I guess. Oh, I haven't been. Oh.
Maybe
You've
I
been a
should
little,
petition.
you've been a little gone, and we got worried.
I look at Jonathan. I was like, I think we spent a little too much time out on the town.
Well, to be
go
fair, we
drink it
were
without me?
looking for those red scales and where they came from.
True. And now we know. I'm holding a pretzel.
And soon we'll figure out
That's
where...
what that was.
Wait, how did they get red scales? Did the Raven guy talk to them too?
No.
I think it was at we did a thing separately.
Oh, okay.
I can hold on.
Jonathan
Allow me.
just looks to the sky and says, "It's almost day."
Oh, that ain't good.
Brian,
Indeed. That do be me.
do you happen to have a premises nearby that we could day sleep in?
Probably. It's my apartment. It's my old apartment. I probably have it. Yeah. Give or take 30 minutes. Yeah.
I
We
am
should have the
slow.
time for that.
I am a slow man, and we have to. I'm just holding this. I'm holding the snares.
Well, my bike's nearby. I can't carry everyone on the bike. But...
I can get the snake.
I had the snake.
Thank you.
Does he wear him like a scarf?
No, he just hefts him over his shoulder because by now he would have untransformed.
Oh, he's just
Especially if, yeah,
Ooh,
especially if he's
question.
knocked out.
normal. Does he remain tied? Does he remain like pretzel? Is that? I imagine that would be far worse.
I also
DM rolling
imagine that'd be
to see.
far worse.
Turns out, untransforming from a. It turns out being a non-bipedal creature tied to a pretzel and then becoming a bipedal creature while pretzeled is not a good thing.
You know, how about you get on the? How about you get on the
Counterpoint.
the bike?
It's
and let's go.
transforming.
That's fair.
It's just a natural function of reverting back to your normal shape. You basically
Okay.
putty yourself into the right form.
Get on the bike, Isaac.
Given how it's described for other things, I think it's less putty and more like into your proper form. But yeah.
Well, he definitely still has broken ribs. That is for sure. You can't unputty that. If he can, that's some bullshit.
Well, he can't because he doesn't have vicissitude. The other guy, on the other hand. Anyways.
I should have lit that place on fire when I had the chance.
Jonathan just looks at you and just says, "Aren't you deathly afraid of fire?"
Horribly so, but that's what running is for.
With your enemies alongside you. By the way,
If they're not the kindling, sure.
he disappears into the shadows. And
Oh yeah, I forgot he could do that.
Brian, you see a shadowy figure following you on the rooftop, like a couple, or like what, a week ago?
I
from your
forgot
point of
about
view?
these guys.
Hey, would you give me a moment?
Yeah,
Isaac?
yeah. I mean, yeah.
I do believe I can do this. Let me just double check.
What's man about to do?
So I'm gonna assume that Rush Job. Could I climb stairs faster?
Yes, but also, are you going to... What the fuck plan are you putting together?
I'm gonna attempt to face the shadowy figure by myself, which is gonna be terrible. I know.
If he's on the rooftops, I'll throw you up there, bud.
I would rather not be thrown this time.
That's fair. Is jumping an athletics thing?
I would assume.
I believe they're yeah.
There is a power for that.
That's why I'm not doing it. I'm just trying to go up. Like, and I'm not trying to say go up the wall either. Like,
Mm-hmm. You park, and you go up, and you see the shadowy figure, and you finally get revealed who it was. It was Jonathan. He's looking at you, confused. Is this the building?
so
That's.
have you been following me the entire time?
What? No, I was following him.
I wave.
Points down at
I wave.
Isaac.
Okay, riddle me this. Well, not riddle me this. I have a thing to ask of you. If you see another shadowy figure that should not belong here, that is not you, please let me know and/or get rid of it, because I've been tailed by a shadowy figure almost the entire time I've been in this city. Anyway, I'll be back down. Have a good. Just keep following. I'll let you and I go back down.
I
Man,
love
just-
Brian. Brian's so funny.
Like pirouettes off the roof and die.
He married. Nah, I imagine that he Mary Poppins his way down.
Just one hand on the fucking rail as he goes down.
I guess. Fuck it. We're doing that.
Anyways, you guys get to the apartment
Yeah.
Can we
and promptly pass the fuck out.
yeah. If the other guy
For an
wakes up,
explanation as to why Isaac hasn't been answering the calls, it's because his phone got shot at some point in the last few days from them
Fair enough.
research, like actually going onto premises and like breaking and entering to find shit out.
Now everyone, I'm guessing, is having to do wake-up rolls now.
Yep.
Because now it's the next day. Cool, let's see, I'm gonna gain a hunger! Fuck!
is it just 1d20?
Man,
or-
you like
Sorry. Is it 1d10 or more?
I wonder if he would have not gained a hunger if he didn't just yell out, "I'm gonna gain a hunger."
Because it always
Probably.
happens.
So-
Is
There's
it
no
1d10?
jinxing.
Is it 1d10 or more than that?
1d10.
It's just a 1d10.
It's a rouse roll.
That's a
Alright.
10.
Gained hunger.
I did
No.
not.
No, I'm saying I did.
Ah,
I did not.
Brian, what did you get?
A 10.
I said Brian.
Oh, sorry. It's too close to my name.
I'm doing it. I might be fucking this up. Yeah.
Yeah, just do /V rouse.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not working for me.
Okay, do you have a D10 near you at all?
I'm just gonna roll. No, failure.
You gain a hunger. Me and you are both a
Cool, I'm
4.
at 4.
Okay, me and you are both a 4.
Christ.
Okay.
I'm at 1. Oh, and you guys haven't even done your
I'm
Yes,
not. I am in a
Nice.
cave in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. I'm not doing that yet.
I'm already ugly. I
You don't
think
have
I'm
to.
either. Yeah.
I will note that technically speaking, Nosferatus can often still blend in if they
Oh,
try.
Sure. I'll do it.
I'm
I
gonna do
God
Bless of
damn.
Life as well.
I did
4?
6. That's a 6.
Okay, I got mine no hunger increased.
I think
Yeah,
some
it-
motherfuckers need to eat.
Win!
You know what? That's a valid statement. When eat. I'll tell you what. Since I've missed so many, and we were out for days.
Oh no.
I'm at 5.
Oh!
I was just say I'm happy to bump my hunger up to like 2
Who's that?
since
What?
I've been out.
Brian's at 5 hunger.
Oh. This is
That's-
wonderful!
That's bad.
Oh god. Oh god.
I feel like Brian has had no time to like do anything to his hunger.
You did have the
After-
werewolf.
Yeah, that was
opportunity.
one thing,
I'm sorry.
and it immediately went back up. It immediately
We-
went right back.
We
after
don't
that.
have enough time, Ryan. We will catch you
Okay,
up
that's fair.
post-session.
Jesus Christ. But since I've been out for some of these sessions, and I assumed that was our character spending a lot of time to do stuff, I went ahead and
Yes.
just gave myself 2 hunger.
Oh,
I felt
yeah.
like that's valid. I feel like that's-
Jonathan's been keeping you very well fed.
Yeah, so I went ahead and put myself up to 2 hunger, just in case.
I
Just to
always keep you well
rectify.
fed, darling.
Oh god.
Okay,
So-
since the most extreme situation right now is Brian, let's see what the fuck.
Yeah, we should
Montgomery's
probably
gonna
address
do
him.
for him. What this bullshit's gonna be.
So, give me a moment. I have to consult the tome.
Oh, what a victory.
Of course it's me. Of course it's me.
Hey, you're not the first one to get to 5 hunger.
Who got
When
the
did-
5 first?
Me.
Who got to 5 first?
Oh,
Me.
what happened to you?
I tried to shoot an elk that was just fat talking to me. I shot it. I turned into a fucking giant fucking mountain lion and then fucking go ate a bear to get my hunger back down. Is basically what happened.
Stone. Okay.
As
you know
far as
what?
you're aware, just one bear.
Okay.
Jeez. Oh,
Oh, Lord.
I have missed a lot.
There you
Okay.
have, man.
Oh.
Brian,
Yeah.
you awake, and you're
I,
hungry.
I'm hungry. Oh, Brian.
Brother,
Brother.
ears, please.
You're the one who chose the character name, Steven.
No, I'm talking to Isaac.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying you still get, like, it is very close. You did do that.
Ryan, yeah. Either way, Brian, you are hungry. You feel your beast actively scratching at the back of your head, trying to force you to just, well, you're hungry. There's blood nearby. Isaac's blood would be so
No.
thick and hungry
No.
and
Vampire, no.
filling.
No, it's another vampire. Let's not do that. No.
That is the sort of constant vibe you have in the back of your head. It doesn't use real words, but you get what it means.
just Isaac. Just here's Brian walk by. No, he's a vampire. No. No.
I have sensed the beast. Can I just?
How does
can
that
I
one work?
feel that? Hold on. Let me find out. Sense the beast says. Allows the vampire to sense beast presence in mortals, vampires, and other supernatural. By sense the beast, user gains a sense of their target's nature, hunger, and hostility. It's resolve plus animalism, and then composure plus subterfuge.
The only thing is, I don't think that's passive. I think you'd have to have reason to think to use that.
That's fair. It just says it's free.
To be fair, man did just say, no, that's another vampire.
I can't do that.
That is
You've
fair.
seen
That is
you've
fair.
seen enough people get to 5, especially ones that aren't used to it.
All right, so it's resolve plus animalism for me, and then composure plus subterfuge for Brian.
Is that just in general, or if he's hiding it?
The dice pool for use to sense the beast on a win. Basically on a critical win. Hold on, it doesn't say anything about.
Okay. Then
Doesn't say anything about
Brian is going
failures.
to need to use those dice.
Yeah.
Also, just want to point this out. If your pool would be completely replaced by hunger, you replace all but one.
Yeah,
So you
as
still
I
have
said
one
before.
normal die no matter what.
So, what am I rolling?
You are rolling composure plus subterfuge, and I'm rolling 3 dice, so you could totally beat me.
Cool. I'm rolling 5 dice.
Ooh,
Well, remember, one of them is a normal. Remember, one of them. Is a
I understand.
normal. Okay.
Guys, come on. He heard you.
I got 2 successes.
I got 6 successes.
Christ.
Messy critical.
Oh,
Nothing's wrong.
That's actually not a messy crit. For it to be a messy crit, he has to get a crit on the normal die as well.
So the way this says the power can be used actively and passively.
Oh wait, no, that is a messy crit. What? That's not how we explain
Yes.
the rules. Fuck. Let me look. Never mind. I misunderstood. Continue.
Didn't say anything. I want to know what it says on a fail. I'm assuming it just I can't tell if he's hostile or not. I think is what it means. Yeah, I can't tell what his hunger or his hostility is.
Okay, Brian's sleep
Hey,
talking
Brian.
again. Brian's sleep talking again.
Mm-hmm.
You get to the mirror or you've been at the mirror, probably doing Blush of Life, trying to see if you can make yourself look better or better or better, and there's something's off. You're currently in the throes of your compulsion. Something about you at the moment just doesn't fit your aesthetic, and it is bugging you.
I'm gonna punch the shit out of this mirror.
Hey! Why are we punching stuff?
I don't like how I look.
It's like 2 in the morning.
Relatable.
Oh, it's 7 in the afternoon. Oh, right, we're vampires. It's 2 in the morning!
It's like 8 in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's like 3 in the morning for us.
Brian, friend, are you okay?
You know, start leaving. Just start. You guys can stay as long as you want. I'm a little hungry.
How hungry?
I opened the door. That's a good question. And I closed the door.
And Brian's never done anything stupid before. I trust him on a failure on Sense the Beast. I trust him explicitly.
I don't think John does.
If I remember correctly, everyone was planning to meet up today, yeah?
I guess so.
That was the plan.
Yep.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm
everyone
at his
gets-
house.
Brian, I assume out of just habit, you check your phone
Yep.
and you see everyone needs to meet up in the spot with, like, in the park.
My haven.
Yeah, at noon
But
because
I until I am okay.
yeah, because Alex sort of asked to do it at noon because he was going to check to see if his sire woke up from his torpor.
Well, not noon. That's far too early. for
Midnight,
us.
sorry.
Yeah.
Midnight, sorry.
How do I know about this? My phone broke.
You
I mean,
wouldn't.
Brian's right there.
Oh, okay,
Brian
fine.
left. Brian
Oh, you
left
gotta-
without saying anything. He's not right there.
Oh, Brian, do you go finish food or do you tell Isaac?
In the time, I don't think it would take me very long to get a new phone to get my
The door
SIM card
opens
put in.
back up.
Oh.
We gotta meet. Same place. Closed door.
Got it. Thank you. I wonder if he's gonna get.
It took and as he's walking, it took everything I had to do that. This is wow. I hate being like this. I hate the world.
So, what was your blood potency again?
Who knows? I never wrote it down.
It's probably one, just like the rest of us.
Probably
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, it's 1.
All right.
Because I'm the only one at 2.
So,
It is one.
you
I did write it down. It's one.
Do you want me to
you
tell
make
you?
your way out. Tempted very harshly by every person you walk by. You've not gotten to the point where you can tell you're on a knife's edge, basically. What do you look for to feed on?
I'm thinking.
You hear people in the streets. There's some very distant
I
siren
normally feed.
and a dog barking in the background.
Brian normally feeds on beautiful people, but also people. This is gonna sound really bad. Low self-esteem, because in his mind, everyone is beautiful. So people who doubt themselves, he refuses to let that happen. And by quote unquote feeding on them, he shows them that they are beautiful because he views them as such. That kind of mentality. So beautiful and low self-esteem people. That sounded terrible out loud. That sounded
You're
terrible.
a vampire. It doesn't matter.
That
is-
is
Solid point.
If anything, you're making yourself a bit too much of a good guy for a vampire.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not
you're being
thinking
nice.
about the types of people that you normally feed
Normally.
on. You're thinking
Anyone that
of-
looks beautiful. There you go.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Steven. Think about the time you've been most starving in your life. At a certain point, did you care what the hell food you put in your mouth?
If I answer yes to this, does this change how you view me?
It makes me think you've never really starved before, if I'm gonna be
I
honest.
haven't.
I haven't either.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
I will be clear. The things that will set you into a hunger frenzy are things like just seeing or tasting blood.
Or smelling it.
That too.
Quick, concise.
Okay.
Give me a hunting roll.
The fuck do I roll for that?
What's your?
What's your
hunting
predator type?
Osiris?
I got you. Give me 2 seconds.
You're an Osiris?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember him and Beth did the thing together. They're both Osiris.
Did you take fame or herd background?
I took fame.
Ah.
Got 3 dots in it.
Oh, that's hunger system, dumbass. The fuck is it? Predator types. There it is. You're I'm on intimidation plus fame because you went for the fame route.
Yeah.
From the adoring fans.
You
Oh boy.
give me a resolve investigation to look for anyone that you've seen that was your fan in the past.
Uh-oh. I at least have dice in this.
Hunger.
Two successes.
Mm.
Not bad.
You see a guy that's given you like tips when you've street danced before. And he's currently down on his luck in an alley.
Oh no.
He tipped well, but
He's gonna tip really well here in a second.
This hurts me as a human being.
Indulge.
I want to train him. I really don't, but I feel like I will because I'm a fucking hunger.
if I remember correctly, it was willpower you did to not go into a frenzy.
Yes, I believe that is what the role is.
All right, fuck it. Fuck it.
So, give me a either manipulation subterfuge or a intimidation fame.
What was the
of
first
those
one?
two.
Subterfuge.
Subterfuge manipulation.
I can do that. That's 6 dice. I hate the world.
Did
6
you not
successes,
succeed?
messy, critical.
You succeeded.
Oh, boy.
You sort of used your almost like you were being puppeteered and just autopiloting your personality. You walk up to the sky, do your normal like song metaphysical or metaphorical song and dance of like, hey, I remember you type deal, and then hug him and sink your teeth in. Give me a willpower roll. None of these dice are hunger.
Willpower, right?
Just to specify, I just read it on the wiki. That if you do a rouse check at hunger 5 is when you go into a hunger frenzy. No, I guess you're just modifying it for this.
That is one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, Fury Frenzy.
Rouse
and Terror
track at
Frenzy.
hunger 5, yes. But as well, sight of an open womb or the overpowering smell of blood at hunger 4 or higher, and the taste of blood while at hunger 4 or higher.
Okay, so what am I rolling?
There it is.
You are rolling your resolve and composure. It is a willpower roll.
So can someone tell me what a willpower roll is?
Composure Resolve.
Okay.
What I had just said.
Okay, I just want to double check is all.
You good.
4 successes. The max amount I could have rolled.
You let me check this. First of all, you gain resonance. Melancholy. Second, you do succeed. You do not go into a hunger frenzy. How much are you draining this person?
How much is it to get rid of 2?
You can get 2 hunger out from him. And though your beast is still raging against you, you can pull away and banish it from your mind for the moment.
I just pat the guy on the shoulder. Appreciate it.
The guy's crying. He's like, "Thank you. I needed a hug like that."
As he's
Hey,
bleeding from the
you
neck.
need to take a seat.
Vampire the Masquerade vampires do have the ability to just cover the wound.
No, I'm just saying it's fun, like a funny thing.
No, just pat. You need to take a seat. You're gonna need it. You've had a long day.
Yeah. You wouldn't happen to have some of those tips I gave you.
Do we have some of them?
Well, you remember he gave you a 20 once, and you do have at least a 20.
I hand him a 20.
Oh my god, I can eat now.
Food is always important. Have a good one. Take a seat. Take a rest.
If I can get another job, I'll give you 100 next time.
Don't worry about it. Think of it as an investment for your well-being. Have a good one.
So when you turn the corner, what is Brian's just demeanor turn into?
He has a smile again.
Licking blood from the corner of his mouth.
He just has
So-
his good old shit-eating grin, and he's like, "Ah, still hungry, but I'm not crazy."
to
Yes.
basically, oh fuck, that was close. You felt you were just you weren't meeting the DC, you were one over it.
Woo.
And now my friends can't say shit about me.
Yeah.
I can't say shit about me now.
It's just saying this in the streets. They can't say shit about me now. Yeah.
Freeze frame, and then it goes to another character. Well, it says, yeah, jumps in the air.
I forget. Where was Alex?
I was in the cave with the other ones with basically waiting to see if my sire woke up because I was just sleeping there in the cave with everyone. I am at 4 hunger, and I'm going to go check to see if they maybe have some dead animal bodies somewhere in the cave, and if not, I'm going to go hunting for them before I even try to do Blush of Life. Because we're in the middle of
Alright.
bumfuck nowhere.
They do not have animals.
Fuck!
But there is woods everywhere.
Well, looks like I'm hunting. Real quick.
Yep.
I don't have a gun because I don't think a gun can morph with me while I...
Give me that composure animal ken roll.
Yeah, it's dog shit. So... That's 4 dice. This is so dog shit. And this is with hunger, so it's at 4. So I just need to roll 3 of the hunger. So these are the hunger dice. Oh, okay. So those are all successes. One is a 10. So let's see what the fuck. That's 3 successes. Okay, that's just 3 successes.
Alright. You find a normal baby deer.
Bambi!
And instead of a shotgun shot, it's gonna be a fucking sliced arm. A bladed arm's gonna slice through her.
We all know this is how Bambi actually ended.
Shape change. Shape change with a rouse roll. If this turns to hunger 5, I'm just gonna be eating all the animals around me. So.
Bud, you're a vampire. You're just strong and patient enough to sneak up and grab it. You don't have to rouse roll.
I am not strong enough. I have a strength of 1, but.
Well, it's composure animal ken to get them close to you
okay.
so that you can then just chomp.
Okay then. It's chomp. I'm at 4 hunger, so I guess I'm gonna have to do a willpower roll, right?
It's also a baby deer.
Yeah, fair enough. But since I'm at 4 hunger and I've tasted blood, I'm gonna have to do a rouse roll, willpower, right?
Yes.
All right, 6 dice. 2 successes so far. 4 successes. 4 out of 6 successes.
Yeah, you don't go into a frenzy.
Now I'm just gonna suck until can't I just get all to but 1 down to 1 hunger because I can't get to 0 hunger with the animals, right?
No, you can't.
That's what I thought. Okay, so I'm gonna go down to 1. Well, can I do Blush of Life whilst doing this and see if I gain a hunger? While I'm losing hunger, to see if I just gain hit and just suck the rest of it out.
Sure.
Yay, and I use 2 because I have 8 humanity. Hey, that's a success, so I don't gain a hunger. Let's go! So am I down to 1 or like 2? Hunger.
You're down to like 2.
Yippee! Alright, and then I go back, and then I did wake up an hour before everyone because I'm at humanity 8, so no one was awake. So I'm just gonna go back to the cave, and I'm just wait to see if my sire wakes up.
Remember, most vampires wake up at like sundown. You're hunting after
Yeah, okay.
you leave.
Yeah. Okay.
And you do get the text of meetup.
Yeah. Does my sire wake up? I'm gonna assume not.
No.
Oh well. I guess I'm on my way then. I go walking on my way down to the normal meeting place. Can I get there in time, or am I gonna have to like do a shape change to get there?
You should be able to get there. It
Alright, then.
doesn't have a time limit, I assume. So, Kai, how is your character?
Well, I got up. I'm like, well, I'm a little hungry, but it's not a big deal. I know there's a meeting today. So I just practiced putting on the makeup that I was given by Delphi. Delphi did on me last time and reapplied it. So now I'm back to looking like my other self.
Alright.
And yeah, other than that, I basically just I guess I probably call it give me a second. I'm gonna say that I call in actually to Butex.
Oh?
Yep. I just call in a Butex and I just like give me 1 second while I double check what I gave my name as. Ah, there we go. Hey, it's Susie. Just checking in. It's Susie Wright. I'm just checking in real quick. What time am I supposed to be coming back in to complete my orientation?
It's going to be tomorrow night.
Okay, thanks. Thought so. Just wanted to double checky.
Remember to download the work schedule app.
Of course, working on it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
She then hangs up. By the way, I should note, she had a dead expression on her face the entire time.
Good.
I then hang up the phone. And then I just sit down and wait for everyone to get there.
First people there, actually, is Isaac and Jonathan.
Who the fuck is that? I say, standing up.
Oh, Jonathan? This is an old friend of mine.
And the reason he's here, despite not being a member of the Vahim?
I have been assisting Isaac in some of his investigations.
Cool. Are you a member of the Vahim?
No.
Then you need to leave. This is a meeting of the Vahim.
Okay, I suppose I'll not bring in that body of the
And
ministry member.
And Isaac's incapable of bringing it in because...
Right, because he put in the shadow dimension, that's why.
This is a meeting of the Vahim. Bring out that body since it's part of our investigation. Otherwise, it should only be us for security purposes.
Ah. Fair enough. He bows to you, and then
I bow
from
back.
under where his shirt is, like near where the armpit is, he pulls a ministry member's body out.
I just look at that blankly. Thank you.
This is a individual who we've been hunting due to him having connections to a sensitive disappearance.
Which one?
The disappearance of a businessman whom was very important in funding the arts in the area, specifically a
fund it?
breakdancing competition,
Yep, thought so. Alright.
and is also a fairy. So the fact he went missing is
Wait.
concerning.
What? Fairy as in... She like does a little
As-
furry hand symbol, or as in gay?
Up for interpretation.
As in, one of the only changelings I've ever seen to be, I think, the closest to becoming a real fae.
Okay then. Thank you for this. We'll try to get more information out of him. And I have a feeling this relates to Butex somehow. Oh, by the way, for Ryan's benefit, Janice currently looks like the image, the last image in Salt in the City.
Not like her normal self, basically.
Yeah, not like my normal self.
Did you do something with your hair?
It's a wig.
Why?
I'm going undercover in Butex. I'll explain why Butex is important.
You
I'll
see,
be out.
like Isaac's face is like he's attempting to not laugh.
I am leaving and I will be out. Though I will
Thank you,
say,
Jonathan.
you look very good with the hair gradient between black and red.
Thank you, Jonathan. Have a good day.
He steps into a shadow in one of the corners of the room.
Okay. Try to make a long story short here. We've been investigating a lot of different things. There's a sudden appearance, there was an appearance of a hunter that quickly led us to learning about some place called Butex. It seems that the shifters in this area are particularly interested in it. We're not fully sure what's going on, but we do know they're messing with supernatural forces. And Alex got attacked by some sort of strange flesh abomination. And then not long after, a raven shifter told him to check out Butex because they had his sister.
Well, no, someone had his
Alex.
sister. And that's when Alex comes in. Someone had his sister. We still don't know if it's related to Butex, but it probably is at this point. Who the hell is that? I point to the guy on the floor.
That's
That-
apparently
Yeah, go ahead.
apparently that's who kidnapped Brian's boss.
For what reason?
Yeah. Wait, what do we have? Oh,
Because they're a fairy.
Okay, so this
Yeah,
might be
that
the
was
guy
fun.
then. Do you know the name of this guy? Isaac?
do I know
You
the
would
name of
know
I know the
it
name of this game.
is.
Is it
You would
Side?
know it is Locke.
His name's
Locke?
Locke?
Yes.
L-O-C-K?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's one of the guys we were looking for. Awesome.
It was the other one again?
Fire and Valarin. Valarin's not one because there'd be dead bodies, so this fairy guy, if he was after him. So it's either this guy or Fire with a Y, not I for Fire.
And
Alright.
for Ryan's sake, to reiterate, you did investigate this man for the disappearance of a supernatural creature,
Mhm.
and then a few days later he came back to try to murder you.
I convey that the best I can.
He's ministry, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I'll have to talk to the Primogen.
Well, first, let's add, once he wakes the hell up from... Is he
Well,
in fucking
is he in-
torpor?
Yeah, is he in torpor?
Yeah, I tied him into a pretzel yesterday.
I have no idea how long he's gonna be out for then.
Can I
I'm gonna
try
have to
and
build some
force
sort
him?
of holding unit for him.
Can I just force him to
Killed
wake
me.
up?
What?
Wait, what?
Sorry, just hearing. Oh yeah, I turned him into a pretzel casually. It just fucking murdered me
You can't just-
laughter-wise.
You can't just force somebody out of torpor. There's a specific blood sorcerer ritual for it, but I don't know it.
I don't know it.
I mean, would somebody in the
See,
what the hell is the fucking
There's one
place that's called
There's-
whatever?
There's one Tremere left.
I will also convey all of the things that me and Jonathan have been doing. Basically all of the stuff about like, hey, I've been looking around for the reason I haven't been responding is because this idiot shot a phone out of my hand a couple days ago. I was really upset. It was my brand new one too.
At this point, does Brian show up?
Yes.
I think maybe we should let there be an excuse for Eunice Brian not to show up. And just give Steven some space.
Oh shit! What happened?
He's like
let's
very
just-
hungry.
Let's just continue.
All right.
All right. So you're good with potentially continuing, Steven?
Oh no, if we can cut it off, I would like to cut it off.
Yeah, I really think we should let him eat.
So Brian, while he's on his way, gets hit by a car and falls into the sewer.
You know what? Let's just let him show up and cut it off.
Yeah.
I mean, in all honesty, you could do the thing that we talked about.
Oh, right. We'll get to you next session.
All right.
All right. Anyone know where
You're on
Delphi
Brian.
is? Or Brian?
You all just get a text that says, "Can't come to work today. It isn't fitting together."
I'm not bothered
Brian-
with this.
is that Brian? Is that Brian or is that Delphi?
Both.
That is Delphi's.
I just stare.
Huh.
Okay. Any of you know what happened to Brian?
He did wake up hungry today, from what I heard.
Let's just let him feed.
Fair enough. All right. Are we gonna take him to like the whatever the fuck the Capitol building's? This is out of character. What the fuck is the place called? That we meet everywhere.
Elysium.
Okay. Are we gonna take him to the Elysium to get the last
Not
Tremere wake
yet.
him up, or do we find the Tremere somewhere the hell else?
Yeah, we could do that. My thought was also we could just... I think I might have the resources to build a jail cell for him for a bit.
Well, the thing
I'm
is,
not-
how old is he? What am I? How old
He
is he?
is at least an Ancilla.
My sire's been in a fucking torpor for a while. So his right hand girl. So we may not even get answers at all if we don't get him to force up. But probably go ahead and make the cell if we're gonna try and get this abuse thing. Because remember, we have about 5.5 days left now to deal with this problem.
I know.
I will say, the session did start in the middle of the fight. The snake guy was giving Isaac a little bit of a problem, at least initially.
I don't want to bring...
Isaac would know that man is probably not going to be stopped by a jail cell.
I just look at you guys and be like, you will not be stopped by a jail cell.
Alright.
The
Okay.
best we can do.
But we still need to do something. We can't just wake him up, because then we'll have another fight on our hands.
I can watch over him. I mean, we all know that he can't do anything with me around.
No, what I'm saying is when we wake him up.
I can restrain him. I can just hold him. That's what I'm saying.
Can you... Listen. It sounds like it took you and Jonathan to fight him. And I don't know how powerful Jonathan is, but...
I just kind of look at her. No, it didn't. At least from what it did not.
Are you...
Either one of us could have taken him on our
Jonathan
own,
was
right?
mostly taking out the other guys.
Yeah, it's just
Are
like
you
no.
absolutely sure you can hold him yourself?
I'm very sure.
All right, we're gonna go find this Tremere then, Janice.
Go get your foods, motherfucker.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Go
All
reduce
right.
your hunger in real life.
Anyways. Okay, here's my only thought, though. You were following him for longer than us, Isaac. Do you think he's a rebel, or do you think he's working with... do you think he's a rebel, or do you think he was working within the framework of the, ministry?
That's a great question. What did I learn from the several days of going around talking to this guy, that kind of stuff?
Give me a either manipulation subterfuge
I'm gonna go to the bathroom
Okay.
real quick, BRB.
or investigation resolve.
I'll take manipulation subterfuge because I have more in that than I have resolve investigation.
Okay.
2 successes.
Remember, you can re-roll 3 of them as long as they're not a hunger dice.
Oh, I can roll 2. I'll roll 2. of
That
them.
does take a reserve willpower, whatever the fuck.
That's fine. I haven't used any of it. Okay, 4 successes. No crits. What does that take? A superficial willpower damage or?
Superficial willpower, yes.
Okay, so I get one of those. Okay. Oh, does it not?
Just keep it in your head. It'll go away.
Well,
then
I'll just.
start an
I'm gonna fill it.
extension
I
anyways.
can. Oh, I can't do that. I need to go back to.
As long as you only like use the lowest amount of your resolve or composure.
Open a calculator in your computer, put your willpower number, and then -1.
Yeah, 6 superficial willpower left. So you lose
Okay, I'll just
4.
write that down. Okay, so I have. Well, I only have 4. I have 4 willpower.
Well, as long as you don't take too much at the start of next session, you'll be at max because it's either your fucking composure
Okay,
is
then I
on your
won't-
highest, you gain that back at the start of
I
session.
won't bother. Then I won't worry about it.
As long as you
Okay,
don't go-
I did have to go to the bathroom. Was there anything I missed?
No.
No. What did I learn about this guy?
Right. Yourself and Jonathan together investigating learned not only that this motherfucker is working for a gang leader that is essentially using the gang as their Osiris.
What's that gang leader's name? Or what's the gang's name?
The gang's name is the Firebrands. You managed to figure out that there is a base that they go to occasionally that you couldn't figure out where it was, but you knew if you could get this guy, you were gonna be able to catch fire, which is the gang leader
Oh, okay. It's both. of them.
above him. Yeah.
So it's both of them. Cool. Awesome.
But hey, we have one of them.
Still don't know how this. We
How
still got to figure out how this relates to the ministry.
Mhm.
Did I learn anything about that?
What did the Raven guy say about the flare they gave me? As long as I know that that's where he is, he'll help us like get her back, or it's just like shoot it when I get her.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay, cool. So if they're
It
fucking
was basically a if you need an oh fuck button, this is your oh fuck button.
Okay, so if they're all captured in the base and we need help, I can call that guy. So we have that. Do you know if, if everyone that's captured it in there is in the base of this fucking gang hideout, Isaac?
Do I?
You are unsure if they are the same location, but Jonathan seemed fairly confident that it was.
Okay. And we have Jonathan to help us, or are you gonna allow him to help us, Janice?
Jonathan has been helping me with this investigation for.
Yeah, that's fine. I just didn't want him in on the meeting.
That's fine. Okay.
How can I can't explain to them that he's investigating this for the fairies, can I?
Did he say that out loud?
No, I'm asking
Okay.
out of character. I don't think I can explain that, can I? Because he's an old Coterie, he's one of my old Coterie members. So
I mean, Jonathan did say that he knew that that individual was a changeling,
yeah.
so he
I'm
does
saying-
clearly have some level of invested interest. You'd probably want to ask him first, though.
Yeah. I mean, Jonathan has vested interest in this case for other reasons that I am not able to disclose.
Is it feeding reasons?
No.
Okay. Because if he grabs the chick that I'm having to save here, we're all fucked here.
No, he
The
doesn't.
best
like
way Isaac could put it to these two is allies of Jonathan's have been kidnapped by these individuals.
He's he's in the same bucket as us.
Thumbs up. Alright then.
Okay.
Okay, so are we gonna wait for this guy to wake up, or we're gonna get the Tremere to get?
We'll probably have to get the Tremere.
Do
but
we bring
I'm just-
do we bring him to the Tremere, or does the Tremere come to us?
Can we use this guy as bait?
Why bait? He's in our like vicinity. He's
We
with
can
us,
just
right?
ask the Tremere to
Yeah, that's what I
come.
thought. Yeah.
Good point.
Okay.
Alright. Regardless, though, we need to make absolutely sure before we do anything. I get you're tough, I get you're strong. But it sounds like this... But you said he was basically an Ancilla, right? That's on the same power level as you.
This guy?
Are you sure you alone are going to be able enough to restrain him?
This guy's not an Ancilla, is he?
Montgomery.
He is.
Tori
The
told me to
problem
say it out loud.
is...
Hold on.
The problem is with being an Ancilla, the power level can sort of scale.
Yeah, because I will say this. I also miss my.
He's, to put it to you this way, your character's a 200-year-old Ancilla. This man's like barely scratching 100.
Yeah, he's actually not that much older than you guys. He's not a
You
threat.
probably wouldn't know that in universe unless that's something you learned.
I know that it took me nothing to break this guy. I know that this is like complete. Isaac is being unbiased. It's like he is not a problem. In this
Alright,
fight.
if you say so. He's a
Alright.
ministry member, so I would
He might be a
also
little. He might be a little slippery.
I do suggest
that
one
slippery.
backup idea. We should keep some sort of extremely bright light nearby.
I can agree to that.
Where the fuck are we gonna get that?
I just look.
Actually-
Turns the light on.
It's I will say, at least my vision was kind of dimly lit, but
I have checked the trunk, so I could probably get something.
Oh my god, you guys had a bright light, but then, like, got ambushed. Because you weren't expecting him to ambush you this time because he didn't last time.
Bah!
alright.
I'm guessing Jonathan can probably get that somewhere. Me and Janice, while Isaac stays here with this guy, we can go get the Tremere at Elysium, I'm guessing.
Sounds like a plan.
Thumbs up, let's go do that.
You
Oh.
guys open the door, I assume, to leave.
Yeah.
And you see Jonathan holding the light.
Okay, cool. You stay
You need
with
this.
Isaac.
Okay, we're going to have a different conversation about you spying on us later.
You told me to leave the room.
And a conversation with the prince, if that's what it needs to be. I just say as I walk past him.
I just shrug at Jonathan. Just keep company with Isaac until we get back.
You wouldn't happen to have a game of cards on you, would you?
I have a game of.
Go fish. Old go fish.
Have you played Uno before?
Ooh. I do like Uno. The concept of these 200 to 300-year-old beings playing Uno is so funny.
Sorry, in my mind, I just perfectly pictured Isaac going, "Sorry, I don't trust the Spanish."
Take offense to that.
Anyways,
Yeah, me and
Yeah,
Janice
but-
go to Elysium. Oh, sorry.
yeah, go to the Elysium.
I assume y'all are going, like, straight to the Scourge.
Yeah.
Yep.
You two see him sitting, reading a book at his normal spot.
What's his name again? Because we would definitely know it.
I believe it's in VPCs. Oh, you fucker.
Cross Scourge, Tremere. Oh, yep, there he is. Zachariah Cross.
Mr. Cross, could we have your assistance with something?
He looks up, almost in shock, and just says, "Do you need my help with something?"
Yes, do you happen to know the blood source ritual for pulling somebody out of torpor?
Yes, actually.
Cool.
We have a ministry member we need to be awoken. Actually, she doesn't say that, but she just says, we have somebody we need to be awoken for investigation
We have a
purposes.
person of interest that needs to be awoken.
Okay. Do you need any other kind of information gathering? I
What
know
could
a
be
couple of
helpful?
rituals that could help us dive into the mind of the individual.
That actually might be even better than your spell to awaken.
That could be
them.
helpful, yeah.
He looks like the 18th century version of, oh my god, people need my help. You know?
And after you're done with that, I'll pay you to go visit somewhere else to awaken someone else that's stuck in torpor. But that'll be after this.
Oh,
That one's not official for Vahim,
Yeah,
isn't it?
that's a me thing, so not Vahim.
he looks to you, squints slightly, and says, Valarin?
Is that the name of my fucking... My sire?
Was it?
I don't know, I'm trying to find him, because there's so many fucking images! Oh, wait. No, Yarnell's my,
No, Yarnell.
Yes. Yeah, he's stuck in torpor. I'll pay you if you don't want
Oh,
to.
right. Valarin was your great-grandsire?
Yes. And to be honest, I don't think I'd rather him stay in torpor, just Yarnell. Because my other brother and sisters need him more than I do. And it sounds like he's been stuck in torpor for a bit. But that's after this. Let's go deal with this other thing first, please. We'll discuss that later.
Yes, please.
I
I am going to be honest with you two. I am so underutilized by literally anyone. And the
We
only
make-
thing I've been able to do recently is hunt caitiff and thin bloods.
We make use of what we need.
and with
We
your
call
being,
upon you only when you're absolutely needed. This isn't an offense to you. We just don't like to pull too much more resources. We just don't like to pull away resources from where they might be more needed. Your primary function is still as the Scourge.
Obviously, and if you see any caitiff and thin blood, please tell me.
She gives a thumbs up.
haven't seen any yet.
Oh. And, she just... no, she doesn't say anything yet. Would you... And if you aren't too busy, would you be able to assist us with this now? Our issue's a little time sensitive.
He looks down at his book and back at you and says, I have nothing else to do.
Awesome. Then you can also do
At
my
the
problem
moment.
after. Oh, well, hopefully. Anyways. Away!
All right.
You guys get selected by a mouse cursor and then drag and dropped to the next scene.
We're back!
We brought him.
Man, you suck at Uno, Isaac.
I have like a 24 card hand. I don't know what happened.
+4 as
Draw
it
two.
seems.
God! And I just like throw the cards up in the air. It's like,
As I walk in, look at Jonathan's hand. Is it more +4s and +2s than should be in the deck?
No, it's no mercy.
yeah.
Oh, I see what.
Because he
But
won.
if-
Because he no mercy. If you have more than 25, you lose. So I just throw the cards up.
Well, that's if you implement the mercy rule. Technically, it's optional. We
It
did
was
play no
basically
mercy
a
without that.
1000% a vampire Uno game that's gone on for years.
We did play no mercy without the mercy rule once. My God, that was a long game.
But yeah, either way. This is the individual we need you to mind read if you can do it without him being awoken.
Him.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah,
I've
he just
seen
told us.
him.
Yeah, he is can we tell him the
What are you
situation
aware of?
that we're in?
He just sort of lightly caresses this individual's like top of their head and just says, "You made a caitiff on accident. I'm so sorry about what I had to do."
Can we tell him much about the
Is there anything else?
situation? Oh, sorry. I'm asking Janus this.
I'm going to figure it out anyways.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was just going to.
Oh.
I was going to ask what you already know and could tell us.
Well, given that you and your kin in your coterie are rather close to the issue, I've been told to ease on the caitiff and thin blood issue and execute those individuals that I find breaking the masquerade in the ministry.
The ministry's causing problems.
Yeah, it
It
seems
does
so.
seem that way.
And you're gonna figure it out anyways. They've been
Everyone always forgets the giant wolf rampaging through downtown, but they sometimes remember the snake man fighting them.
Yeah.
Snakes are scarier than wolves for most people.
Yeah, it depends.
That's not actually. It's more the opposite. Never mind.
But yeah, the reason why why he's here right now, he tried to attack Isaac because they lured him there because they were trying to learn too much information. And the reason why I want to get information from him is because he's been him and his gang, and we're assuming, have been abducting a bunch of supernaturals. One unsavory one that we need to figure out a problem with. Otherwise, there's gonna be a problem for every vampire in this city.
That probably is not something you should have mentioned.
It would make.
By the way, he looks around. I can sense you. Oh,
You're
wait,
fine.
no, you're there.
Yeah, Jonathan's just here.
Oh, you're not in the shadows this time. Excuse me? Jonathan just says, looking up from his cards.
What is Jonathan, by the way? What
He's a little somber, right?
He's a Sombra bloodline called the
Okay.
Kiasid.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool. All right.
Your character would just know it as La Sombra because those motherfuckers are rare.
For a
The
reason.
Kiasid, that is. Anyways. The two of them just look at each other. And then Mr. Cross just turns away and says, anyways, I have work to do. Let me see, what do I need for this? He puts away the book that he had been reading and pulls out a new one. All right. Let me look. This is going to take a second. He says,
Okay,
looking at
man.
everyone.
They're
so
I just give a thumbs up.
I didn't mean you did the same thing, Janice. Just thumbs up.
Honestly,
Simultaneous thumbs up.
I think me and Jonathan have gone back to playing Uno, and we're not paying any attention.
I'm gonna join them if they allow me.
Yeah, immediately. I need a buffer.
I put down my $50 buy-in.
Plus 20, Isaac.
Oh,
Do a backflip
I'm
or get
playing
plus
No
50.
Mercy.
Hey, Isaac. Draw till yellow.
You know I'm colorblind.
Isaac
No Mercy
just
has
everything
colorblind
in his
symbols,
hand.
dipshit. I say. Oh, what'd you say?
I just made the joke that he just has every card in his hand. Where's the yellow?
Uno.
I just start drawing. What do you mean, Uno draw?
I win. Man, you really do suck, Isaac.
Smash his head in the ground.
Is he done by this point? Or do we get a few more games in? I don't really care. This is fun just to act out Uno.
Sure, you guys can act out Uno for a moment.
Hey,
It's one of the few times you guys are able to actually interact.
2 cards. I have 2 cards left.
Alright, how about this? Do a backflip or get plus 25.
Everyone switch hands to the right.
Fuck.
Ooh, 2 cards.
Oh.
Uno.
Fuck. Oh wait, you're on my right side now, Janice. Plus 2.
Stack.
I think that means you get plus 4 there. I'm trying to think what.
Damn
what... Not plus 4, Isaac, for us.
Plus 4s, and then it wraps back around to him.
Actually, wait, no. If she just stacked on a +2 with it, after saying Uno, she would have won, because that would have placed down the card, and she would have won.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Fuck. Damn it.
Damn it.
All right, new
Gotta
game.
remember high level Uno strats.
Like at this point, I think that Isaac's hands have probably started bleeding from the way he's like his hands are like pushed into his scalps, or sorry, his palms.
Hey, you want to give me some of that? I'm a
No.
little hungry.
No.
I just laugh.
Ooh,
Hey,
can
probably
I
figured
have the
it's just-
invisibility juice?
Yeah, I can figure out interesting things to do with Obfuscate.
The hell? Plus 20.
I
plus
learned how to make
99, Janice.
illusions, actually, from meeting a individual who I believe were a Ravnos?
The hippies.
Calling them gypsies is bad now.
I said
right?
hipsies. Yeah. Hippies.
Yes, it is
And
bad
yeah,
now. I learned
listen,
that the hard
man,
way.
there's one main thing I remember about them. God, the 90s sucked.
You forgot to say Uno,
Right.
Isaac. Grab 2 cards.
So, is it bonus points if we make Isaac lose his will to live?
I mean, he's
Please
already
don't.
lost his life.
Lose his will to unlive? You.
I can throw a card through a brick wall.
Either way,
swear
I
to
would
God.
prefer he not turn to a white.
I'll
You
kill.
already can fail.
If I turned into a white, I don't know if anyone's making it out of here tonight.
I would.
Eh,
Myself included. Yeah, you'd be fine.
I've got my
Honestly,
connection.
honestly, I look over at the scourge, and I'm just like, he'd probably be fine too.
I've got my connections on the other side. I'll be fine.
We're playing Uno, Steven. You came in at a weird time.
I've been here for a while. I'm not gonna lie. I just got
Fair
done
enough.
eating.
You're playing Uno while we wait for him to invade.
Unbo.
While we wait for a wizard to invade a snake's mind.
Y'all see this man. First off, draw blood from this guy.
Mhm.
Standard blood
take-
sorcery stuff.
Take dried rosemary and fresh poppies with maybe forget-me-nots somewhere in there, and just put them in a bowl and burn them. Everyone in the group gets that little bit of at the fire from, it being deadly to you.
I lurch backwards slightly, pushing myself flat against the wall.
I tilt my hat towards the side of it so I don't have to look at it. Uno.
Then, once everything is done, he blends the ashes with the vitae and drinks. And falls to the ground, passed out.
I win.
I don't think he explained this part. I said just putting my cards down on top of the deck.
I'm assuming this is pretty. Do I recognize this as being normal?
Actually, you would.
So this is normal.
Isaac's probably seen other vampires that have specifically learned blood sorcery to try to search through their or other people's memories.
I just
This
like
is a whatever your character sees 4 dots of a discipline is.
Yeah.
This is a 4 dot ritual for
This is a
blood
high level
sorcery.
ritual.
Yeah,
So
it's
me-
very high.
me and Jonathan probably like we do put the cards down to like because like obviously he'll be done in a couple of like minutes at most, and we're just kind of like pretty normal. He'll be all right.
I just shrug and go back down.
Now what was this about a werewolf?
Where Raven?
Well, no, I'm pretty sure he's talking about the other thing. Wait, no, that was the
Okay,
character.
well, now-
Isaac never got told
Where-
about the werewolf.
Werewolf and were-raven.
When did we mention a werewolf?
I thought
That was out of character.
okay, then I was like-
Your character.
Okay, then I heard were-raven.
Yeah, a raven shapeshifter. Yeah, he came to my house.
Okay.
He fought. Well, I ate an elk, which I spat out some fat, and then dragged it back to my house to skin later. Woke up. Well, ravens with white eyes were following me during that. And I woke up to a bunch of ravens in my room. He coalesced. All the ravens coalesced into a dude. He said his sister was taken by somebody with red scales. He gave me a baggie of those red scales. This guy, or Fire, whoever the fuck. Basically said in a week, if I don't find his sister, he'll rain hell on everyone in the city.
Do you have the red scales?
Baggie. I showed him
Uh,
baggie.
Are they the same red scales that Jonathan showed us or showed me way back when? Or are they different?
Yes.
They're the
Well,
same.
they're close.
But
Not
not-
the same.
Would I know that that's not this guy's scales?
The ones they have are not his.
I'd be like, that would be the other guy's.
Okay, so Fire.
This guy's scale.
Fire?
Yeah, that's Fire scales.
Okay, cool. Well, they're in the
Fire.
same gang, so either way, it didn't matter. We found them. So,
Right. I mean, you're right.
and he also did give me a flare. I already told you this, but he gave me a flare that only he can see, so it's not gonna be like bright red in the middle of the fucking sky. In the middle
Is
of
it
the fucking
interesting?
night. So he can
Oh,
come
that's
help
nice.
us. Do you know how many people are in this gang? Because we're probably gonna need his help in this anyways.
I look at Jonathan. Did we find out that number?
We're probably gonna find out anyways, but I might as well ask before.
It is at least 12 kindred
Yeah, I'm probably gonna.
and a
What?
entirety of a gang.
Yeah.
Do you know about
Possibly
what
cartel?
level?
So probably around 20. Plus the 12 vampires. Kindred.
Do we know what about what?
Yes.
Do you have at least a rough idea of their generation?
Well, you said
Mostly,
you said 3 of them
they're-
were neonates that you killed. And then this guy's a near Ancilla, so
First-
probably the same.
first of all, we did find out that this gang is cross-clan
Okay.
to a
that
degree.
might-
There was
yeah.
at least... There are 2 individuals with high levels of celerity, and one that nearly overtook my dominating ability.
And you didn't recognize any of them from the Elysium? I say to Isaac.
No.
No.
Hmm.
Seems like these guys are a little bit. I guess. Are these guys relatively new to town? Have I heard of this gang? I hadn't heard of this gang beforehand, had I?
You have. They've
I
just
did?
sort of been in the background, though.
Because you thought it was
Not
a
really
normal human
something you're
gang?
paying attention to.
'Cause I'm
Yeah,
assuming
these
it's
guys-
probably-
These guys have been around for a while. I mean, not a super long time, but they haven't really. This is.
Yeah, they
This is
sound
out of-
somewhat
this is out of-
familiar. I'm guessing we probably assumed it was all a human gang anyways. Nothing of our concern.
If I
Now that
had,
we know there's kindred inside of it, it's definitely our concern. Especially
if I-
kindred that seemingly...
Well, like I said before, we all thought it was human, but now we know.
Excuse me.
But-
Yeah.
You had asked what the generations were.
Yes.
By our merit, we'd figured out there's at least 3 Ancillae and possibly a Elder. Though likely by generation, not age.
You think they're Diablerizing?
Possibly.
if they are, this one certainly didn't participate.
Or maybe he did.
If he did, that was sad.
A neonate brought up to an Ancilla's not going to know what to do with all that power.
Oh, they probably won't have the
By the
practice
way, were
to
you counting
use any of their abilities.
Alex X Johnson? Were you counting the 12 neonates along with or away from the ones you basically defeated in that warehouse?
Good question.
Is that something you'd even be aware of in universe?
I mean, I did tell you guys what happened.
He wouldn't.
enough.
I'm unsure.
Okay.
They are definitely not asking the prince whether or not they are able to turn these individuals.
Mm-hmm.
That is certainly true.
Then each and every one of them is something the Scourge can potentially deal with.
You
When
all
he's-
hear him just very pissed off tone to his voice say, "Yes, I will."
Oh, he's
Let's see.
mad. That's a new one.
Just stands up and says, "I know where they are."
I stand
Awesome.
up. All right.
Is this guy useful to
The
us anymore?
chantry.
Say
They're
again.
at the fucking chantry.
Of
Oh.
course they are.
Yeah.
Okay. Like he
Including-
asked.
including-
Definitely do not have the ability to get in there like I had last time.
And that's where they're keeping the kidnapped victims too?
He walks
Explain.
over to one of the unused chairs, just breaks it off, and then stabs this guy in the heart.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I was going to assume we were going to do next anyways, thank you. You still
Is
didn't
there any
answer my-
reason to...
You good.
Is there any reason to still keep him alive?
He just stabbed him, what do you think that is?
Oh,
That puts him in
He's-
torpor, doesn't kill him.
The heart?
Yes, that's torpor.
He was already in torpor.
Unless you have snake bait. Unless you have steak bait.
So, the rules are that you can be forced into torpor with enough damage, which is what Isaac did. But if you stake someone, they stay in torpor until the point that it's taken out. Then it starts from 0, and you have to have your entire length of torpor unless someone forces you out.
Okay.
And yeah, she should we just keep him in torpor or should we take him out?
Keep him in torpor.
You didn't answer my question of...
The prince is going to want this one.
Oh, this
Okay.
poor bastard.
I'm a... yeah, it's gonna suck for him. Are the captured victims there in the chantry too?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we have one. And since this doesn't involve the gang, it's everybody in the ministry, I'm guessing, that we're gonna have to fight, right?
No.
Okay.
There are members of the ministry that are unaware or choosing to be complicit in ignorance.
Do we know the Permigen's relationship?
He is actively keeping away from whatever this is. My
Knowingly
guess...
or unknowingly?
My guess is this is something that he's doing. Someone that's producing soldiers for his war, that he's not going to question where they got them.
Good.
So
Then we can tell the prince and he'll be forced to question it.
Mm-hmm. And would this lead to a war of us against the ministry? Because so
sounds like
a question between gangrels do not like the ministry, right?
Yeah, most don't like the ministry.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, cool. Then my gang's gonna be all for it to beat these guys to hell.
It sounds like at least for right now it's just this gang. They even said it might be cross-clan.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything to expand on there? I say to him.
One Toreador and Silai. One Nosferatu and Silai. And it looks like it sort of hurts a little bit for him to say this. And my sire.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, no. My sire's sire.
Oh,
Why
He's
does my...
supposed to be dead?
My sire's supposed to be dead. But currently, my sire's sire, who had been away in Vienna for a long time, and I had assumed been beckoned, is back.
Of course you can... Fuck. Okay. Yeah, no. We're telling the prince, and fuck it. If we need it, keep the flare on you.
I think we will. And if Mr. Scourge here goes with the plan, goes with the deal of him still awakening my sire, they'll probably want to be in on this too, because he'll owe me one for awakening him.
I think we're gonna have to get ready for... But
Yarnell is going to have fun with this.
we do have to be careful here. Last time risked one of the biggest masquerade violations the city had ever seen.
Where is
We're gonna be pushing those limits again.
Where is this place located anyways? Where's the chantry? I'm guessing just in the middle of the city.
So, the chantry is both in the middle of the city, but also can only be accessed from certain points. That's why it was so hard to actually fight them when they rebelled and tried to take over.
Not if we're stealthy enough. If we get all the gangrels, a lot of them have shape change. They can just get in there as animals. If they're not, and we can attack from the inside out.
I look at Jonathan and I'm like,
Those
you
work.
wouldn't happen to have anyone who could help. Especially since we know where we're looking. I'm trying to choose my words very carefully for him.
Yeah. Anyways, Jonathan puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "My sweet Isaac, I will be back
Is
to
that what?
halt your potential want to go find them. I will be conversing with my Primogen as well as yours, given my deep connection to the Fae in the area. I will also be talking to the Freehold."
That's
Okay.
great. I just kind
Right.
of whenever I probably end the discussion of like, oh my, can we try? Can like when I'm like, how like whenever if anybody asks if we can trust Jonathan, I'm like, Jonathan's the reason I'm in the city.
I just look and just say, are we thinking this is a true all hands on deck operation?
If it's,
Considering
Not necessarily, but having representatives of
captured
every
parties.
faction
and didn't you say it seemed
They
like they were
would.
preparing for war and not caring where the warriors come from?
If we need
Sounds pretty.
if we need
bad to me.
representatives from every faction, I just look over at my phone. I know a way to pull in some wraiths.
Good.
And if the Raven guy is to say what he's going to do, he may just release all the captives and they can probably help us too. If they're not all weakened, at least. That's hoping.
Mr. Cross just pipe up and say, "That is not a good idea. They've been capturing magic users
Oh.
Oh God, dear God, no!
and
Please
shapeshifters and fae and wraiths and one of every thing they can find.
What are they building the ark?
No, they're building a museum.
That's it.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever been involved in.
These stupid individuals actually think they can contain at least 30 different supernatural individuals.
Yeah, that's asking for a bad thing to happen.
As soon as they apply,
Conscious. They are conscious in cages with my old Chantry's wards.
Ooh.
one slight bit of pressure applied to that valve and it's gonna explode.
Okay. If he talks to me before he attacks, I'll probably tell him to be careful of who he lets out if he just only lets out his sister. Hopefully not everyone. Because if so, kaboom. Everything's probably gonna go bat shit upside down.
I don't know about any of you. I am going to inform the prince.
That was my plan.
That sounds good.
But if you're communicating with the prince already, I have somebody else I should talk to.
Ah, of course. The Giovanni, yes?
Yes.
I will inform her of that, and if one of you wouldn't mind giving me all the information you have, so that I can expedite it to her.
Alex, I just look over and say, Alex, you're the one who directly experienced it, and Isaac, you're the one who's been investigating him.
I pull out my notebook, a very old looking ass notebook, and he starts writing down basically a lot of the information that he has, and then on the back of that piece of paper, if it's not double-sided like writing, he draws a map of like where the cave is to where his sire is, and so he can go, so Cross can go wake him up. Like I said, if you need financial compensation to awaken my sire, I can give it to you now.
How much even would you have?
I have Montgomery. I have 2 extra. Resources, right? How much would just be? Can I just give him 1 of the temporary resources? Because you
like
2 temp.
Yeah, Sure.
Okay, I give him like enough of the one to give him one temporary resource. So
This
I now have
is-
2 resources overall.
This is serviceable. Thank you for the tip.
Yeah, and make sure he knows it was me. Maybe I'll get one of my fucking debts off. Maybe I'll owe me one.
Of course. As he just leaves by walking, and your boy, the man, the myth, the legend, Jonathan, just looks at you guys and says, "Does anyone have a big enough mirror for me to squeeze through?"
I
do
just
it
point to a
fine.
standing mirror in the corner. If you really
Oh,
shimmy.
perfect. And he just sort of, like, turns to his side and goes into the mirror.
I thought I was gonna do
Fine.
like a
Wait,
cartwheel or
real quick.
sprint
Do you
into
need
it.
that mirror to come back out?
No.
Good. As soon as he goes through the mirror, I grab it and shatter it. Now knowing that other things can come. If a thing can enter the mirror, it can exit through the mirror. Is my thought.
Do you know how human this guy
Y'all
was,
just
Isaac?
you just see him looking down at the shattered remains of the mirror, just like gesturing to it, like, why?
I shatter the mirror after he's already left.
I know that's his reflection looking down from where he is. That is, by the way, an effect you guys watch due to his Bane as a Lasombra. You don't see him in the mirror, and then he goes in, and then he is just in the mirror.
How human is who?
I point to the to the now more torpid I'm a ministry guy, fucking Locke, because that would determine on how long his torpor is.
Oh, how much? I don't. What do I need to roll to know that? Or how much?
Humanity?
Yeah, his humanity to see how long his
I
torpor.
don't think that's something you can just sort of read.
Yeah, you need just a discipline ability
Okay, to know that. Okay.
for that.
Sense the beast, possibly.
There's one higher level than Sense the Beast, if I remember correctly.
I mean, sense the beast. Yeah, it's only the level. It's the only level one. It's a level 1. So.
Alright.
Yeah,
no.
Nah, okay. Are we just gonna throw him somewhere?
I could.
Frost does just walk back out or back in, and he's like, "I apologize. Do you want me to take him to Elysium?"
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Do you have a big enough truck to hide him in?
I mean, you can
Anything
drive
like
him
that?
there. I'm just gonna go home after this because this is gonna be a day-long thing that they're gonna be discussing anyways with the prince.
I
No,
need to
no,
go.
you're good. I have a cult that I can call upon.
Ah,
Okay.
would
have
also-
them-
I would like to go home as well. I miss James.
I'm going to communicate. When everyone's out of here, I'm going to communicate with my sire.
thumbs up.
All right. And
Alex goes home. I'm guessing Isaac goes home, and Janice calls her sire.
I'm
Alright.
gonna call the session there.
All right.
All right.
How did you guys like it?
Oh well, bye
It's okay.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya, bitch wads.